Hey everybody, welcome back to the Haven Family Farm. As you can see behind me, I got 5140 with the spreader on the back. Maybe you can't see that. Got a whole bunch of lime in the back of this truck, squatted down pretty good here. She's loaded right up. I gotta spread some lime on, gotta do hay fields, and then in the future there's gonna be pumpkins planted all through here, so we'll have to do that as well. There's a bunch of rain coming tomorrow, so I'm going to try and get some of this done here tonight. Just to address a couple things quickly. So we're running pelletized lime. I do not want to run pelletized lime. I don't want to have to deal with the bags and the expense. However, the last couple of years I haven't limed at all because prices have been ridiculous, and we're to the point now where we have to start putting something back on to maintain that pH. It's going to keep going the wrong way. I've been trying for 2 months to get regular damp ag lime, kind of the powdery crap that you spread. I can't get any here, so I can't wait any longer. Things are starting to grow. It's already kind of late anyway to be doing lime, but I got to do something. So I spent the money on this. It's better than nothing. It's not gonna quite be the quantity we need, but again, it's just better than nothing, and that's what we're gonna have to do. So this spreader here is a pendulum spreader. Use it for fertilizer. We're actually gonna be seeding some hay fields with it this year too. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a setting on it for lime, for pelletized lime. I'm sure it will spread it, but we're going to have a little experimenting to do because I don't know how far it's going to shoot it sideways, and I'm not sure of the setting, like how many pounds per acre. So we're going to have to kind of play with that a little bit. But again, we're just making the best of the situation we got. And yeah, so let's we'll get loading this lime in there, we'll fill her up and see what we can do. A utility knife, that would be a lot faster than these scissors. Got to get every dollar out of the bag. All right, so I did not load that up. There's 480 pounds in there is all. I'm a little bit worried about some of the chunks that were coming out of the bag. I was trying to grab as many as I could, but I figure if I load that thing up absolutely full, the bottom of the thing is going to plug, and then I will have to move it all out of there. So I just thought we'll do a partial load, and that way if we have to clean it out, excuse me, it won't be as much to do. So we're just guessing here. We're gonna take that down to 30 feet. I think it should be close to 33 feet, but we're gonna do 30, no overlap, 120 inches behind. I think that's right. No offset. I like freeform because our fields are goofy. I mean, this one's kind of a rectangle, but there we go. Oh, we got our green. Says we're good to go. So we're just gonna try this and see what happens. I probably won't film right at first just because I got to pay attention to what I'm doing, and if I have to keep stopping, it'll be boring for you guys. Sun's going down. Let's get rolling here. All right, so running at about 6 miles an hour here on the setting that we've got. I think we're gonna end up hitting our mark pretty close. Spreader's almost empty. I'm not quite as far along as I wanted to be. Shooting for 500 pounds to the acre. I gotta watch my GPS here. And the first round I did at 5 miles to the 5 miles an hour. All right, and we're gonna stop because we're about out. Turn that baby off. We gotta turn that off, turn that off, and now we gotta go back to the truck. Then we'll come back. The GPS will tell us where we were. So shooting for 500 pounds to the acre. There was only 480 pounds in there, and the first round we were going a mile an hour slower. So I think doing 6 miles an hour at the setting we're at is going to be darn close. At the spacing and everything we're doing is going to be darn close to my 500 pounds to the acre. So I think we're going to run with that. And this stuff is dusty, so I'm spoiled, and I'm glad I'm spoiled sitting in this cab tractor. And I'm glad to have my GPS here. It's going to be getting dark, and it's nice to know where you leave off. The good news is that, sorry, I know I'm spinning you around. I'm trying to work and talk here. The good news is that we did not plug up at all. I mean, if it did, it wasn't really noticeable. Like it kept going, because there is 3 holes down there that let material out. So if one of them gets plugged, hopefully the other ones keep going. All right, I gotta load up and keep going. All right, we got that field done. I loaded up here. Somebody do the math for me. There's 28 40-pound bags in there. It's probably more than what that plastic hopper's supposed to have in it. But we're gonna head over here to the next hay field and start working on that one. Working on the last field of the day. It's a little rough. This was a field that I plowed. I did plow it in a video, and I did disc it once. I still got to pick some more rocks. Has to be disked one more time. Make sure everything's leveled up, and then it'll be ready to plant some hay here again. This was pumpkins, but starting to get dark out, and hey, oh boy, that's going to be bumpy. So this is going to be it for me today. Big hole down there. Luckily, lime is forgiving. You know, if you overlap or do something, it's not like fertilizer where you're going to notice a skip or an overlap too bad. So I was going to put the camera out so you guys can kind of see some stuff going on, but the lime is so dusty coming out that I don't think you would have seen anything. So I'm going to finish this up here tonight, and then I'll finish out this video tomorrow when I finish up the liming that I'm going to do for this time around. Alright, it's the next day. I'm going to film doing this field here. This field, I'm not sure what order the videos are going to come out, but this is the field here. I dug out with the mini excavator the drainage ditch that was there. It was getting silted in. I did some plowing in this field, some disking, we moved some dirt with the skid steer, all kinds of videos come out of this field. So I thought maybe I'd just finish up my liming video here while we go ahead and lime this field. I still have some other things to do. I got to do the orchard and a bunch of other stuff I have to lime yet, but I mean, people only want to see so much liming, really. It's just kind of the same thing over and over. So right now I'm just sitting here a minute waiting for my green satellite there to tell me I'm good to go. It was green, and then I shut the tractor off, and now the thing had to start back over. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get this field done. All right, hopefully you guys can see something and hear me. Where the camera is, I don't have the screen on the front on this. This camera is an older one, so I don't really know what you guys are looking at. I apologize if it's not good, but okay, we got our GPS set up here, and we're gonna go to town. Maybe while we're spreading, this field's going to be kind of bumpy because there's sod chunks here I'm still working in. But I thought maybe I'd address a few potential questions that might come up. People might think I'm crazy for buying this expensive pelletized lime, and I am crazy, but I've not put lime on the farm, and I don't know, it's been at least 5 years. You know, the world went crazy, and I cut back on lime and fertilizer, and you can only do that for so long before you got to start catching back up. And as I said previously in this video, I have been unable to get regular damp ag lime. So liming is just very important for your fields, because if the pH is off, you are not going to see the full potential and value of your fertilizer that you're putting down. It'll get locked up in the soil. Whatever plant is there, hay, corn, soybeans, pumpkins, whatever you got, it will not be able to get the full benefit of the fertilizer. You're basically throwing money away. So it's very important. Like I said, I've neglected it now for quite a few years, and I've kind of noticed a difference, you know, with my fertilizer starting not to work as well, and I knew I was getting behind on liming, so I had to do it. But like I said, for you folks that maybe aren't farmers, having the lime and your pH be balanced is very important. So that's why we got to spend the money and do this. And one of the benefits, I guess, with the bags is that I believe you kind of have a guaranteed amount of this lime has calcium and magnesium in it, and I think you kind of get a guaranteed amount of each in there. Whereas when you're getting the damp ag lime, it's coming out of a quarry, and you know, you can test it and, you know, ask them what's in it, what the percentage is and whatever, but being that it's coming out of the ground like that natural, there's no guarantee that whatever those test results are, it's going to be uniform over all the lime that you get. So again, there's nothing wrong with using that, but I'm hoping that even though this stuff was expensive, I'll get a lot of value out of it. So let's get this field finished up. Alright guys, that's going to end this video here. Got you the footage that I could here spreading lime, and hopefully maybe you learned something, or non-farmers got a little bit of an education from it. Maybe you enjoyed it. Sorry about the wind. It's been brutal today. But overall, everything was a success. I just finished doing this area here, letting the tractor cool down. Got to go wash everything off. So I still do have some more lime to spread, just not going to do it today. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Hope you'll consider subscribing and hit the thumbs up on your way out the door. Really busy today, so thanks for watching, everybody. Sure hope to see y'all in the next video.